All right, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Mr. Deadman. Now, in this video, let me just say, ethanralph is not a good guy. I'm not shielding him. I'm just being honest. I'm being objective, but also laughing at him at the same time. Not that there's really ethics and what the drama sphere and all that stuff, but the chat called it. This video is being done because my chat called it. I did not. I thought maybe they would be a little bit more generous. You know, maybe they would. But Kino Casino absolutely gave you guys, if you didn't catch my stream, like some wonky version, some bizarro version of what happened at Fish Tank. The El Salvadorian Fish Tank called the Pond. Okay? Okay, now you can get your drama through Kino Casino, and it's all like Four Loko. It's all high energy and insane and doesn't make any sense and not really that good and just a bunch of fluff. It is just like cotton candy, dude. Okay, or you can get it like more legit, more real, and just more grounded. Okay, because let me show you what actually happened. Okay, yes, ethanralph did go to El Salvador to be in the El Salvadorian Fish Tank, which is funny in its own right. That there is an El Salvadorian fish tank, another shade of Mexican. Okay, is it any good? Who cares? We only watched it because it's ethanralph. That's the only reason why. It's the only reason why those knuckleheads covered it. Let's be real about that. I mean, if he's going to do something insane like that, actually go down to El Salvador, then yeah, we're going to cover it. We're going to talk about it. And of course, Kino Casino makes it like they're the ones who pushed him to do it, which is insane. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this on the screen here. So I'm going to play their little reaction here. Okay, their little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what actually happened. Here we go.
Actually went down.
No. I want the initial second because I want the true Kino Casino experience. Here we go. And by the way, if you've never seen Kino Casino, this is what it sounds like. Brace yourself. Brace your speakers, your headphones, whatever it is you're using, because it's going to be loud.
Oh, buddy! So first of all, Ralph, fucking actually went down.
I mean, you hear that? The loud, obnoxious screaming and yelling coming from PPP and Andy Worski, as if I guess the audience for the Kino Casino, like the livid, not the livid, but the avid connoisseur of Kino Casino is like, I don't know, like asleep half the time. Is that what's happening? You gotta yell, you gotta scream, you gotta be crazy. Wah! It's like for people with like severe ADHD or whatever. But I have ADHD, and I find it annoying. Anyway.
Salvador, we told him you won't go to El Salvador, you fucking pussy bitch. You'll never go.
Oh, like you guys are the puppet masters. You guys didn't puppet master anything. He was gonna go. What are you talking about? Because let's be real about this. ethanralph doesn't have many prospects. ethanralph doesn't really have a whole lot going on right now for him, content-wise and career-wise. If there's an opportunity to go down to El Salvador for some sort of fish tank thing, he's going to do it. Even if his girlfriend says, you're crazy, don't do it. MS-13, Barro 18, whatever.
So he's like, I'll show them. I'll go to El Salvador, bitch. So he actually did go to El Salvadorian Fish Tank.
Guys.
And what's fucked is Ralph is just too much of a retarded animal inbred, like fool, like pill-popping felon.
Not even 12 hours.
Even for El Salvadorian Fish Tank.
Yes, it is true. ethanralph did not last long at all. well, that can be said for a lot of situations. He did not last long at all. Yeah, like less than 12 hours about. There was a fight where ethanralph was punching people, one of which was an MMA fighter. That's what they claim to be. That's what the fish tank, El Salvadorian Fish Tank, claims this guy is an MMA fighter. He said he's an MMA fighter. Okay, probably low tier, honestly. And ethanralph punches this guy several times. And I kid you not, and I'll show you the clips because I'm not BSing you. The dude freaking cries about it. That's right. ethanralph, who probably has the weakest punch out there, punched an MMA fighter. It made him cry. Made him cry about his neck injury. Both him, like this, it's funny. It's absolutely funny. But it's not, but the way they twist it, the way they do it, is as if that part didn't even happen. Here, let's show you.
Listen, when you're too much of a fucking greaseball to even make it on an El Salvadorian reality show, it's pretty much curtains for your fucking career.
Yeah, but let's be honest, PPP. This was what was going to happen. Ethan Ralph was going to do something dumb. He was probably going to get into an altercation, do something dumb to get out of there because he still has to do his show. is a very important kill stream because that's how he makes his money, right? The little money he needs to live off of, the little scraps he gets.
It's pretty much cooked, dog. Ralph fucking goes to this fish tank in El Salvador, dude. And they had such a funny bit set up where the producers tell the crew, "Oh yes, this gringo is wealthy. He's a..."
That's right. They treat him like a king. That part is very funny too. They all like kiss Ethan Ralph's butt. One of the girls makes steak and rice for him. Unfortunately for Ethan Ralph, he did not get a chance to enjoy the steak and rice because he lost his temper and punched this guy right in the face, or in more like in the neck. In the neck.
Multi-millionaire mogul.
In fact, let me show you that. Let me just show you that right now. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This is what happened. Okay, Ethan Ralph is clearly there on the couch sitting. He's dressed as a clown. You can see with the bright red clothes there. Next to him are two shirtless men. A fantasy that Ethan Ralph probably never thought he was going to have, but there he has it. He's in El Salvador on a couch with two shirtless men around him. Both of these shirtless men are antagonizing him. One is blowing bubbles in a very annoying fashion right into his face. The other one starts touching his chest and his hat, almost like, to taunt him. We're all casual at first. He's blowing more bubbles in his face. Ethan Ralph is telling him, "Get the F out of my face, get the F out of my face." He pushes him away. He pushes him away again. Of course, that shove, as much power as Ethan Ralph tried to uster in that shove, he actually pushed himself back. Okay? I mean, the guy he shoved could definitely have kicked his ass. Don't get it twisted. Look, watch. Like he shoved himself backwards. All right, he stands up, pushes again. Now watch this. The guy spills beer on Ethan Ralph. Ethan Ralph takes off his sunglasses, or glasses, or whatever, and punches him right in the neck. Ethan Ralph cowers back to his position. He's going to wait there until someone with authority comes in to help him press the MMA guy. But then the guy wearing the blue shirt, the Scottish guy, he's there. That right there might be the equivalent to the Kino Casino a tarred bell. I'm not so sure. Okay. Oh, Ethan Ralph threw something. Even threw something at the guy. The guy with the white shirt and the jeans, he's the house boss, if you will, okay? I guess he's the El Salvadorian equivalent to Sam Hyde, I guess.
I'm fucking face, man. I'm fucking serious. Get him a fucking face.
Now, notice Ethan Ralph is totally aggro on the MMA guy. But unfortunately, you know, the blue shirt guy is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Get this motherfucker
Whoa. That was the fastest I think I've ever seen Ethan Ralph move in my life. And I've studied this guy for too long to the point where I think I'm starting to even become him. Anyway.
Get this motherfucker.
Watch. Boom, boom. He wells on that guy. And take a guess, who cried harder about this? Who cried harder? I mean, I know I gave it away, but this guy right here, he got punched one time by Ethan Ralph. And listen to this, man. Listen to this. Or more like read it.
Got him injured. Look how.
Actually, she is speaking English here. Look how injured he is. This guy is so injured.
He struggled moving his neck.
He's struggling moving his neck. Needs like workman's comp.
And unfortunately, he requires like his health. And
he requires health and medical attention because he got punched by a very fat bog hog gringo.
Body right, because that's his job. So
Yeah. His job is to fight, but yet he got punched one time by Ethan Ralph, and that's all it was for him to cry about it. And the guy does cry about it. So much so they have to go to the special room. If you watch these things, you know what the special room is. This is the special room. So it's him and the boss guy, and this chick is all about hugging him and like consoling him and whatever. And he's crying about this whole thing. He's in tears, man. Okay? It's saying how he doesn't want to continue doing this. Okay? That's the other part of the story that is like also hilarious. But if you tell that story, it kind of makes Ethan Ralph win with the W there. Because it means that Ethan Ralph actually made an MMA fighter cry. And you guys can split hairs. Oh, he's not really an MMA fighter or whatever. But look at the guy. The guy looks like he should be able to take a punch. Right? And we're talking about from Ethan Ralph. Right? And the chat called it. Kino Casino wasn't going to give Ralph this W. Even though it's funny, even though it is hilarious, they wouldn't let him get this W because they can't do that. They can't do that because if you do that, all of a sudden it means like you're gun guarding, which is like, dude, that's old. Who cares about that? Yeah, Ethan Ralph is a clown. Ethan Ralph is a horrible person. He's a horrible father. He's a horrible person throughout his whole entire body, you know, obviously through his core. Okay? But is it not funny that he punched this guy and made him cry? Yes, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Of course it is. Does it not make this guy like Ethan Ralph's bitch? It does. How do you argue? It does. It does. Now, this is their coverage of it. This is their coverage of it. What I showed you, now check how Kino Casino spun this.
He is going to invest in the show and change all of our lives with his greenback gringo dollar. And it's like, they're all like so excited.
Wait, is he calling Ralph is Ralph the investor?
Ralph's the investor into the program.
The golden ticket, golden opportunity. Ralph goes in there and sits down like it's like a meeting of the minds. Like, I want to see what you guys are capable of. This might be the golden ticket for you guys. I'm like, Ralph's poor.
No, it was
That's not even really what happened either. But never mind. It was not like that. But anyway.
They all thought, right? They all thought. So eventually it all blows out. Ralph's fighting with this Scottish guy.
The guy's faulting him.
Hey, got the fight with the Scottish guy. What about the fight with the MMA guy?
Scottish guy's pressing Ralph. The Scottish guy ends up stealing Ralph's sunglasses.
That didn't even happen either. His sunglasses weren't stolen. He set him down. Like, flat out freaking liar there. Like, come on, man.
There's a point Ralph just immediately, though, after like 4 beers, is tuckered out and passes out in the other room. They have to coax Ralph awake with McDonald's cheeseburgers. Ralph.
What are you talking about? They evicted him after the fight. After the whole freaking fight thing. They like ejected his ass. Okay. He got deported back to Mexico.
Ralph's like fucking cheeseburger in paradise. I guess Ralph finally gets woke up by the cheeseburgers, comes back into the other room. The producers grab all of the other fish and tell them to just start pressing the fuck out of Ralph.
The one
So they
guy
all
starts
start-
saying that the gay guy.
That didn't even freaking happen either. What? Like, if you watched the whole day of the Ralph part, which I did on stream, I watched that. You can see my stream about it all the way through. Okay. Yes, there was a part where the people pressed it, but this is all twisted and all weird. It is not even accurate, not even close.
The
He's
gay
gonna
guy
have
says
sex
he's
with
gonna
him?
have sex with Ralph's ass and shit like this. Ralph fucking spurgs out, starts fighting everybody, punches
No, he fights two people.
are fucking thrown. Ralph gets thrown out of the house. The
He
funny
fights the MMA guy and then the Scottish guy. And that was the only fight. And after that, he was put in production. We don't see him anymore after that. And yeah, it's just like that. And of course, the MMA guy has to cry about it. He has to cry and whine that he got injured, he got punched in the neck, and he wants to sue, and he doesn't want to be there anymore. He doesn't want to do the fish tank anymore because he got punched by ethanralph.
funniest part, though, is the guy who got punched by Ralph thinking he's got a multi-million-dollar lawsuit on his hands. This guy actually thought that, like, he's like, no, I have to go from the time. I need to consult my lawyer. He's like, dollar signs and ka-ching! And he
No one
really
knows
thought,
if Ralph's broken. Like,
Well, that's true. That is true. He was going to sue him. He was going to try to. But of course, good luck on that one. Okay. But yes. Chat, you guys called it. Absolutely. Kino Casino completely botched this. Yeah, of course, dunk on Ralph. It's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, you could do that while at the same time being accurate about it. Okay. All right. I mean, come on now. What is this? Okay. It's a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is. Okay. It's like I said in the beginning, you can have that Four Loko, high octane energy, whatever, with all that bullshit alcohol, or you can have yourself a proper beer, man. Anyway, with that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.